Hello, everyone. My name is Trevor Franklin. Imagine a world where animals like elephants, sea turtles, or even the animals we see every single day slowly become harder and harder to find in the wild. Not completely gone overnight, but gradually disappearing to the point where future generations are not allowed to experience them the same way we do today. This isn't just a possibility, it's already happening. According to the World Wildlife Fund, wildlife populations have declined nearly 69% since 1970. This means in just a few decades, we have lost over half of the world's wildlife. This matters to all of us because wildlife is not just about animals. It supports entire ecosystems that provide clean air, water, and food to every single human. When we think about protecting wildlife, we're really talking about protecting the balance of life itself. I've always had a strong interest in the outdoors and wildlife, and after researching this topic at American University and learning it in AP Bio, I realized how serious this issue actually is. Wildlife populations are declining due to human activities. That's a fact. But by understanding the causes and by taking realistic action, we can help prevent long term environmental damage. Today, I'm going to talk about three things. The first of which, the problem of wildlife decline. Second, the causes behind it. And third, realistic solutions that we can do and take to improve the situation itself. To begin, let's take a closer look at the problem. Wildlife populations are decreasing at a concerning rate. And according to the World Wildlife Fund's 2022 Living Planet report, global wildlife populations have declined by nearly 69% since 1970. This statistic is based on long-term data, which makes it reliable and important to understand. It shows how clear trends it shows clear trends that wildlife is being affected over time, not just in one area in the world. This decline affects more than just animals. And according to National Geographic, wildlife plays a major role in maintaining and balancing ecosystems. Every species has a role, whether it's controlling populations, supporting plant life, or maintaining food chains. When species begin to decline, it can disrupt these systems and make environments less stable. While this doesn't mean everything collapses immediately, it does mean long term health of ecosystems becomes weaker and more vulnerable. Now that we discussed the problem, let's look at what is causing it. One of the biggest causes is habitat destruction, which is posed by humans. Forests, wetlands, and other natural environments are being cleared for cities, agriculture, and other development purposes. When animals lose their natural homes, they are forced to relocate, adapt, or struggle to survive. And over time, this leads to population decline. Another major cause is pollution. Plastic waste is especially harmful in oceans. And when animals like turtles, fish, or seabirds often mistake plastic for food, they too are subject to the impact of population decline. This can lead to injury or death, and air and water pollution also slowly damage ecosystems over time, affecting both wildlife and human populations. Climate change is another important factor. According to the United Nations, climate change is altering habitats and making survival more and more difficult for many species. Changes in temperature and weather patterns affect migration, breeding, and food availability. Some species are able to adapt, but many are not able to keep up with these rapid changes. And now that we understand the problem and the causes, let's look at the realistic solutions that we can focus on. Governments and organizations are already working to protect our wildlife. Conservation programs help create protected areas where these endangered species can live in without as many threats. Environmental laws also can help regulate activities like hunting, pollution, and land use. But it's not just large organizations that can make a difference. You can too. Simple actions like reducing plastic can help protect marine life. Supporting organizations like the World Wildlife Fund can help conserve efforts and research. Even more even being even more aware of products that we use can also help make a difference. Small actions may not seem like much at first, but over time they can create meaningful change. Things like recycling, conserving energy, and reducing waste all contribute to protecting our ecosystems. To review, wildlife populations are declining due to habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change. These are serious issues, but they are not impossible to address. They are realistic steps that we can take to protect the environment. Starting today, I urge you to take at least one simple action, whether that is reducing waste, supporting conservation efforts, or just becoming more aware of your environmental impact. These actions may seem small, but they contribute to a much larger solution. Because, in the end, protecting wildlife is not just about changing everything overnight. It is about making consistent choices that help preserve the balance of life over time. Thank you. Are there any questions?